with Shine podcast. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. As you guys may have noticed by the title of this video, this is going to be all about the industry predictions that I'm noticing in business. And it's something that I have been paying attention to, but I've finally been able to actually articulate in this way. Okay. And so, of course, everybody knows currently the year 2024, all the crave, all the rave, all the talks about digital products. Okay. Now, digital products is buzzing, it's a buzzword. Um, and it's actually trending. It's trendy, right? So what we're seeing is so many people actually get into creating digital courses, products, and offers. Okay. Now, this is also nothing new. So I want to just articulate that as well, that what I'm going to be sharing, you know, as far as the predictions, is just my personal perspective and how I'm seeing things going and how you can prevent from being distracted by having the proper mindset so that you can remain focused on your long-term goal. Okay. So, like I said, there is a rise in digital products and the buzzword. And digital products, courses, and offers have been around for many, many years. I mean, like I said, this is not something new. However, we are seeing new business ventures or, even new industries or different genres of business um, dipping their toe into the digital product industry, meaning, whether you are like a service provider, uh, such as, hairstylists, barbers, beauty experts, all different kinds of service providers, coaches, or whatever, right? But here's what I want to articulate. Here's what I want to know. Because of the influx, so many people will get caught up in it. Okay. This is what I'm trying to bring caution to. So many people will even rise in digital products quickly and then fall flat, crickets, right? And, you know, not to say that we are not wishing everyone success. We are. That's what I'm speaking to. However, what point I'm speaking to directly is that the point that going slow and taking actual baby steps, so to speak, or just the steps that need to be done, whether they're baby or not, big steps, small steps, it doesn't really matter. Just taking the steps that are necessary to breed your character, meaning for you to develop into the person that you need to become to be able to sustain that level of success is just as important, because success to me is directly correlated to longevity. Okay. So to me, and of course, we all can define what we see fit for the success. But for me personally, success is about longevity, freedom, sustainability, right? To me, you have something successful if you can maintain it long term. And so this is the mindset here. So when you're thinking about creating a course, are you thinking about, is this something people will need a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even 20 years from now, right? And so on, right? are you thinking about courses or material that can stand the test of time? Meaning that year after year, over and over again, you can promote that same product and people will still buy. Okay. That's the difference between having a product that is trending versus actual going to last, right? So this is about the longevity. And normally, typically, when you're building something that you are looking at from a long-term standpoint, you're not really rushing this process either to developing it, right? Now, of course, there are quick ways to create digital products and offers because they're not hard. They're not really hard to do. Depending on the type of offer and the structure about it, I mean, you can really have a digital product up and done within, 30 minutes, honestly, and that's the truth and that's the reality of it. However, is it something that you can continuously promote and sell over and over again and people show interest, people actually need it, and people will buy it over and over? Okay. So that's speaking to the longevity part. Now, this is how we're going to be able to separate the real from the fake, meaning those who are just doing things and trying things, which we all know that's a part of entrepreneurship. We're going to try things. We're going to experiment. We're going to, just put ourselves out there, and that's perfectly okay. So this is no judgment to anyone who falls under either one of these categories, but this is for those who can process this information in the way that they need to so that they can actually refine their approach. Okay. So, number one, I'm a coach, I'm a teacher. So, it's important for me to articulate that and note that even if I am promoting digital products, because digital products happens to just be an extension of the work that I do, right? It's an extension of me being a coach, me being a teacher. So even though I may speak about digital products and offers and how to create them, because a lot of people do need the way, they need the structure, they need to understand it on multiple levels of it, right? For me, this is not a trend, you know. Even when the trend and the talks of digital products fizzle out, as a coach, as a teacher, I'ma still be coaching and teaching. I'ma still be creating digital courses and products. You see what I'm saying? And this is simply because I have a business model that supports this. Okay? So this is what differentiates someone who has a coaching business that is actually teaching online versus someone who has a business and decides to create a digital product. Okay? There's two different skill levels that are being implemented because a coach actually teaches, a coach actually holds space, a coach expands, a coach is a role model, an example. A coach is always innovative, they're always leading, and they're always going against the edge. So there's a lot more longevity by you deciding to be a coach versus just saying, hey, I sell digital products. So this to me is just noting the difference because as a coach, that is a calling, right? So you see how that just doesn't fizzle out. That's as a coach, you're called to teach, you're called to this work. So even when you see people interested or doing digital products, as a coach, you have to know that just because that's out, that's the trend, is you see it, I guess, spreading like wildfire, and more people are catching on to the digital product. And I'm seeing how they're approaching it from a mindset of, I just want to get quick money, or I want to create, some kind of quick buck, and seeing it as more of a hustle than actually as a actual business. See, that's the difference that I am showing you guys, that I'm seeing in the industry when it comes to people creating digital products. I mean, you're seeing digital products created from people of all different types of industries and businesses, which is a beautiful thing, right? So, um, the reality is, for those who are actually teachers and coaches, this is not a fad for us. This is not a fad for you. This is a lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? It's a part of what we do and who we are, right? And so, like I said before, I'll still be coaching because that's my business and I'm called to this work. Digital products is a part of it, but it does not encompass all of the work that I do, right? Nor if you are someone who set their business model up in a way where, it's bigger than digital products, you know that that's not all that you do, okay? Digital products is just a part of it. So to those who are looking for quick fixes, meaning you're looking for something that's going to provide you with potent, direct information on how to create a digital course or product, I have something for you too. I have something that can support that. And I also have something for those who are looking for longevity. Okay, I have a solution for you guys, and that is my Deeper Than Beauty Mastermind. That is where we literally designate and commit to 6 months of work together in a group setting that actually walks you through the totality of the process of creating a signature offer, but preparing you for a coaching business, okay? An online coaching business. So those who are looking for that level and who want to, really, really put in the time, put in the effort, the willpower, the tenacity, let's work together. Let's create a plan of action. But by all means, don't go out here just hopping on a trend. Don't go out here just thinking that you're going to create and put together some course and then throw it out there and then expect to be, wealthy from it. I mean, not saying it can't happen, but this is to articulate that those who are making massive amount of money from this course of action have mastered certain skill sets, and have developed their mindset, and have really, really put time into learning what it requires to reach those numbers and those massive amounts of income. Now, that's how I want you guys to kind of see it, to broaden your perspective, to me, it's bigger. When I speak about digital products, you can't put me in the box with trends because that's not what I'm doing here. That's not what I'm about. I actually have systems and structures in place that supports the longevity of my work, right? I am a full-time content creator, coach, teacher, strategist. Like this is my way of living. This is a lifestyle. This is not and this is not a trend for me. This is how I actually make a living. And I'm saying it in this way because I want you guys to understand that this is possible. This is something that's possible for you as well. You can make a living. When I say make a living, I mean making it a lifestyle of creating a business structure and a business model that supports you sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, sharing your experiences, and essentially getting paid to be yourself. Okay? So that's kind of what I wanted to point out because you guys will see more of a rise of the digital products, but I am predicting that, a lot of people will eventually quit or, kind of drop out of it. Those who start from a place that, didn't have the proper structures or the systems in place. And honestly, I don't want that to be you. I want you to think about the longevity. I want you to actually learn it, learn the skill, learn the knowledge behind it because it's way much more than just putting some modules together and just putting a tag on it and putting it out there. It's way, way deeper than that. And I want you guys to be able to understand that digital products can change your life. You just have to be willing to learn what you need to know and do the work and really, really apply it and know that it's okay if it takes time. Okay? But what's most important is that you become undeniable. Okay? All right, guys. So that's what I'm going to leave here for today's episode. I'm actually loving just sharing these kind of short bursts of information in my podcast to kind of just bring things into perspective, bring things to you guys in a more digestible and direct way. Because as you can tell, I went straight into the information. So I'm loving that. Now, if there's more that I would share, there's no real set time frame here, but you guys know I'm all about bringing the value. So um, I know this will land in the way that it needs to. And like I said, if you're interested in learning the knowledge, skills behind creating something long term so that you can actually automate your process and actually create passive income, then that's what I'm teaching inside of Deeper Than Beauty. So I'm going to leave the link to get more information in the description box so you guys can sign up below. And I look forward to our next conversation around love, life, and business on the Life with Shine podcast. And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, stay shining, stay blessed. See you guys next time.